Right, guys, let's look at the adding and subtracting of fractions. Okay, very important. Now remember, when you cancel, it's only really with multiplication because you factorize and cancel. But you know what a lot of students want to do with this section is when they're simplifying by adding or subtracting, they go and drop the LCD. Okay, be very careful. The first rules here are that you must factorize the guys at the bottom, the denominators, determine the LCD, and then write as a single fraction. Now let's have a look at an example. If you had to simplify this, now remember there's no equals here, you're simplifying a fraction, you're not solving. What is the LCD? It's going to be 12, but most importantly, put brackets around those things because you get those demonic negatives and they do dangerous things to expressions. So protect yourself by putting on the protection. It's like if you were a vampire, you have that cross thing and you say, go away. Okay, you protect yourself by using brackets, okay, because that naughty negative is there. Have a look here. You see that negative there? He's the vampire. He's bad news, and we've got to watch him. Okay, he's going to do some dodgy things here to this thing, so we protect. Okay, that plus is not too bad, but this minus is going to affect some things here. Okay, so what's the next thing that we do? Well, we get the LCD, which is 12. What's the smallest number that 2, 3, and 4 go into is definitely 12. Now, you've got to make 2 12, you've got to make 3 12, and 4. Okay, everybody wants to be 12. Okay, it's the hero. 12's the hero. It's like Mariah Carey sings, I'm the hero. Okay, I'm your hero. Okay, I won't do it this year. Okay, but let's go for it. Now, have a look here. This is what it is. Okay, what do we know? Okay, we multiply the 6 there, but what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. And here we go, look at this. And times by 4 gives you 12, and multiplied by 3 gives you 12. These guys must be 12. Now, what do we have? We can say that becomes 6 goes with the top bracket, the 4 goes with the top, the 3 goes with the top. And then 2 times 6 is 12, 3 times 4 is 12, and 4 times 3. Now, very important, the next step is critical. Many matrics mess this up. You draw a long line and put a divide there. Okay, draw a long line and put a divide. Now you can multiply out. Now careful, 6x minus 6, 4x minus 8. But here's the problem. That demonic negative, he's going to affect everything. So what do? We multiply him and he changes the sign. You see, if you don't put that bracket there, you're going to mess up the signs and you lose the marks. And that's crazy. Okay, now have a look here. What do we have? We've got this here. 6x, 10, minus 3 gives you 7, and then you've got 9 minus 8 is 1, minus 6 is negative 5, over 12. If you drop that 12, we're gonna be very angry, and the teachers are going to do dangerous things to you. Okay, people, never in a simplification, you're never going to ever drop the LCD. You keep it there. Okay, good. Should we look at another one? Okay, here's another one. Here's something interesting. Well, what is the LCD here? Well, with these two, you've got A and A minus 3. But now this is not the kind of thing that what is the smallest number that they go into. It's like going to a supermarket and you pick it's this type of a sweet and that type of a cold drink, one of each, and you put them into your bag. Okay, now what's in the bag here? The A and the A minus 3. So that becomes your LCD, the A and the A minus 3. Now the idea is to convert the denominators to make them the same. Okay, now how do I do that? Well, very simply, I'm missing the A minus 3, so you write it there and put it on top, and here we're missing the A, and don't forget to put the A on top as well. Okay, so what does that come to? Well, let's have a look. Well, if we look at that, it comes to 3 with that bracket there, and then the A and that thing there. Okay, and of course it comes out beautifully there. Well, guys, let's look at another more difficult example. Example 3, we're getting a little bit more challenging to stretch you buffs out there. Here we go. Have a look at this. Simplify. Now, again, you don't want to drop the LCD, but I don't like that. I don't like that 1 minus x. This is x plus 2. So what I'm going to do is a sign change at the bottom. Okay, so I take out a negative, and I'm left with x minus 1. People, when you do a sign change, multiply back to check that you got the right answer, because otherwise the thing goes wonky, especially in a sum like this. Now have a look here. What do? Okay, we've got the negative, and there's a negative. Now a negative divided by negative is a plus. So what you could do is you could change that to a plus and then swap them around. So look at this. Here we go, minus and the minus is a plus. So then we've swapped that around. Now this, let's bracket them, that's pretty cool. There's a 1 there, put 2 over 1. And then what do we have? We've got x minus 1, x plus 2 as our LCD. Okay, now what do? We want to convert this. Okay, so we've got 2 over 1, and we then missing the x minus 1, x plus 2. What you do to the bottom, you do to the top. Here we're missing the x plus 2 from the LCD, so put it on top as well. Here we're missing x minus 1. Okay, so careful, what do we now do? We draw a long line with the LCD at the bottom. We never drop the LCD. We never drop the LCD. Okay, now what do we have? Now simple products. So what do? We multiply out. So we go x squared plus 2 minus 1 minus 2. So you do that easy 2 distributions. The 2 we multiply in, and we collect the like terms. Okay, and we're not dropping the LCD. That is so important. Never do that. Okay, that is so important. Okay, next sum. Okay, let's have a look at example 4. This is a little bit more challenging. Here I'm going to do a sign change, and let's factorize. Okay, difference of 2 squares, no problem. This one, here we got a plus. The signs must be the same. And then you've got your factors, and here there's a sign change. Plus goes to minus, and you swap around. Okay, what's the LCD? Okay, now be careful. X plus 3, make it squared. Very important. There's your LCD. Now, again, if you then put it all over a single fraction, we're missing the x plus 3. There we missed the x minus 3, and we've got a minus. Watch out for that. Okay, keep it in front of brackets there. Okay, when you multiply out, okay, those two are easy. Here's minus. Keep that negative there. Then you multiply it in, and you collect your like terms. Okay, very, very important there. Guys, that is so important, those fractions. Never drop your LCD, and watch out, factorize those denominators. And if you've got x plus 3, x plus 3, x plus 3 squared, choose the big one rather than the small one. Guys, it was wonderful being with you as the first lesson in this season. And stay with us, stay with Matrix Uploaded, and we'll catch you in the next lesson very shortly. Have a good day.